File-based interactions. This will be the method of transfer of data for your final projects and will be covered in greater detail than most other topics. The package used in Java for file input and output is java.io. The exception class that we want to use is java.io.ioException, and the java.io file class provides the information we need to work with files and directories. If you are using Java 7, then the corresponding classes are java.nio. Readers and writers are the mechanisms used to process the text data. Char is the type used when dealing with strings and text. If you are going to use binary data, it is based around the type byte. Knowing what the basis of transfer is makes it easier to troubleshoot when something goes wrong. To transfer a file, you need to open it, write or read from it, and then close the file. An I/O exception can happen at any stage, and good developers plan for this with try-catch statements. For writing out to a file, you will use File Writer. For reading in from a file, you will use File Reader. Here is an example of how to write out to a file. The Weblog Analyzer project has excellent examples of this. To read in from a file, you would do this. The Tech Support I/O project has examples of this procedure. To read in binary data from a file, input stream is used. When two objects interact, there is always the chance that something could go wrong, for a variety of reasons. The programmer of a client might have misunderstood the state or the capabilities of a server object, or conversely, a server object may be unable to fulfill a client's request because of a particular set of external circumstances. If something does go wrong, a program is likely either to terminate prematurely or to produce undesirable effects. We can go a long way toward avoiding many of these problems by using exception throwing. This provides a clearly defined way for an object to report to a client that something has gone wrong. Exceptions prevent a client from simply ignoring the problem and encourage programmers to try to find an alternative course of action as a workaround if something does go wrong. The key classes when working with input and output are File Reader, Buffered Reader, File Writer, and Scanner. Java 7 introduces new features to make working with files easier.